I became involved in wrongful convictions in 1993, and it was at a time when DNA testing was still pretty new. It was a time when related exonerations were increasing throughout the country, and DNA exonerations were becoming accepted, not only through the courts, but generally through the public. And this was evidence of actual innocence. It was also at a time when DNA legislation was signed for the first time by a governor in Illinois, allowing DNA testing by inmates to prove their innocence. And on the same day that that bill was signed, it was a day that the state of Virginia executed a man who professed his innocence for at least 10 to 12 years, a man who had requested DNA testing in order to prove his innocence. That request was denied, and I watched literally as politicians in the courts misstated facts, and a web of deception was woven around his case. Despite requests from the Pope and Mother Teresa, the Italian and the European parliaments, his request for a simple test was denied. But after that, I witnessed a fast and ever-growing change in our legal environment, which was spearheaded by Barry Scheck and embraced by lawyers, investigators, and scientists, laypersons all over the country. I saw DNA legislation ignite, and I followed numerous exonerations over the past few years. And I watch now as the Innocence Network has developed all around the country. The network is designed not only to identify and free those individuals that are wrongly convicted, but it's also to recognize and improve the flaws in the judicial system, affecting change in legislation and policies, and educating the community about our findings. And what I am referring to now is what Barry Scheck now calls the civil rights movement. One embraces the essence of what we all stand for, which is truth and solidarity. As a criminal defense attorney, I am fortunate enough to be able to see the inner workings of our judicial system. It is, for the most part, a strong and fair system. But like anything else in the world, it is not without its shortcomings. And unfortunately, those shortcomings take the lives of innocent individuals and they turn them upside down, affecting their families and their loved ones. To me, nothing is more egregious than to be innocent and languishing behind bars, now professing your innocence as a convict upon deaf ears.